Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This place is gonna go crazy. And now it's time for the Foot Locker three-point contest. The long-range assassins of the NBA have come together to show off their skills from beyond the arc.
This is all about concentration, guys. Steve can attest to that.
He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can.
And there are 25 balls total, 5 racks with 5 balls in each of them. And, of course, the last ball of every one.
So he's got 19 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Yeah, didn't look good there for a while, but give him credit for overcoming that slow start to turn things around.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell ready to go.
You can be sure of this. Whether it's an exhibition or not, the pressure to perform is still pretty.
And here we go with Paul George.
And guys, one of the Cardinals,
he finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, it wasn't his best, but he got it.
And so we'll see Kyrie Irving.
The last ball in each rack, the money.
A grand total of 25 points for the round. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Well, we know if there's one guy in the competition you'd expect to turn in that kind of round, it would be him.
And here we go with Freak. He's in a good spot getting to go last. It's no mystery how many points he needs to move on.
And over his career, just a superb long-range marksman.
He'll need 19 points to make the next round.
That is obviously not going to be easy. We better wish him points to advance.
Can't get the money ball.
7 more points and he'll move on.
That's 13. He's at 14. Nearly perfect there. Just one miss on the rack. 2 more points to stick around.
One more to advance.
He tallies 18 points. He can't be upset with himself. That score is usually good enough, but Irving's got to be the popular pick in the finals after his showing in the qualifying round.
I think we've seen an outstanding competition so far. I mean, the scores have been tremendous.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. Excellent shooting across the board. This is very high-quality stuff.
And he's got 15 points when the round ends. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with...
And so we'll see Kyrie Irving. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy. Not easy here. A huge score, 26 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
I'm almost speechless here, Steve. I mean, that's one of the all-time great performances right there.
Yeah, it's right up there. No question.
This is it, the showcase for the absolute best of the NBA. The All-Star Game set to begin tonight. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And the West All-Stars have possession.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof of it.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls for them.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
From deep three-point range, and it's Freak missing.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Wall. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Here's Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
Picked by Griffin. Davis in the corner. Out to the right wing. Davis with a screen on Wall. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan. And Doris, what did he tell you?
Talking to Coach, he said that this is one of the few times he's not had to worry about defense heading into a game. Coach said, it's nice knowing that the more scoring there is, the better it is for the game. And the better it is for us, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. It's a 3-point game. Outside Westbrook. Wide open. And James pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the shot is good. Freak's got 5.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Westbrook passes to Davis. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Layup off the pick. And Westbrook lays it in. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one. LeBron kicks to Freak. To the inside. Love with the bucket.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by George.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Westbrook, and he dunks it down.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Freak. Sinks the triple. Freak's got 8.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Here's Westbrook. Davis sets a screen. Durant with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside, George lets it go with the 3. First shot, first miss. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And they double up Davis. Griffin dishes to Westbrook. Tipped away. And here is LeBron. It's stolen by Davis. Durant kicks to Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
They can't guard us on the
New players in now for the East. Then for the West All-Stars.
spacing. Spacing.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Russell. He's out there with Harden. Griffin is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's McCarthy in at the power forward. There's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Leonard, no luck.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And Freak throws it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And it's Griffin with the rebound. A tight game here in New York. Over to the left wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. LeBron against Harden. James kicks to Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
The offensive rebound. Griffin trying to get open. And the basket by Harden.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Freak. And off the left side of the rim. Swirls in for him. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Griffin sets the screen for Westbrook. Off the screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the West. Curry comes in for James Harden. And here are the East All-Stars now. 3-point lead. And that one's good. 16 points for Freak.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Freak's gotten 6 of his 11 attempts to go in so far from the field, shooting almost 55%. Cousins with a screen on Wall. The dive for the ball, and stolen by LeBron. And the pass to Morales. Now here's Freak. He's got 16, and he gets it to go. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the East All-Stars.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Launches a 3. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. And now a 10-point East All-Star lead.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
So for the West, and we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's the West All-Stars leading by just one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Freak in at point guard. Kevin Love out there with Paul George. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wall in at the shooting guard position.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It's going to be on Freak. And yes, sir, that one drops. Freak's got 23.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
LeBron against Durant. Launches a three. Cannot hit. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. From deep. Sticks another. Three more from Freak. And it's a three-point East All-Star lead. Westbrook with it. 7 points in the game. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Freak. Right through the D for the layup. Freak's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Picked by Griffin. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And that time, also a missed shot.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
And the basket good. 30 points for Freak.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Here's Wall. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
I'll tell you what, I can't argue with the result. But a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Davis with a screen on Wall. The feed to Westbrook. No good from outside.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Freak. 30 points in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
The East making a switch. Irving's checked in, and he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Some changes here for the West All-Stars. Towns comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Russell in for Curry. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Russell, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
It's tipped. Pass to McCarthy. Leonard on the wing. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Russell kicks to Paul. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the East. They're on a 19-7 run. Freak passes to Ferguson. No luck. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The West All-Stars have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first one falls, and the East... 51 seconds left to play in the third. Now, Freak. He's got 36. The shot is off.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And Cousins gets it to go.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Back to Russell. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter.
That's the wall.
No good from Cousins.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. East All-Stars. We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Russell Westbrook out there with Steph Curry. And it's Durant. And there's Davis. And it's Griffin in at the center, locking down the middle.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Russell Westbrook. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook, and that one's good. Freak's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook, and it's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Here's Freak, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. 40 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
Let's go. He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Wall, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Westbrook with it. Out defended by Freak. Pulls it up. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Davis setting the pick for Durant. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and it's sent back by George. James dishes to Freak. Down low. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his third rebound tonight. It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his fourth assist in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Freak kicks to Wall. It's rebounded by the West.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
And good on the basket. Booking.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's Westbrook. Picked by Griffin. Westbrook passes to Curry. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Here's Freak. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Pulls up on the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Pass to Freak. Long deep, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Westbrook with a wide open look. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Freak. Drains the three-pointer. Freak's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Curry against Wall. Right side Westbrook. He dishes it to Davis. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 7-point differential. Feeds it to Freak. drops in the layup for two. Freak's got 52 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
.1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Davis kicks to Curry. To the paint, Westbrook. And nothing is falling for him right now. Westbrook's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Inside, and Love throws it down.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
43 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Freak. George with the screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's Freak. The shot no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. Curry kicks to Durant. There's the dish to Griffin. For 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And he commits the intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Looking to get it going. They grab their own miss. There's the triple. Off the mark. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us respect him to golf. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports group, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.